Hello and welcome to my industrial craft power management tutorial. Um, alright, let's get started here. Industrial craft, I've already covered the basics, but power management is a major issue that a lot of people screw up. So I'm just going to show you how not to blow up your machines. Let's start with the basics. You have here high voltage, which is 512 EU per tick. Medium voltage, which is 128 EU per tick. Low voltage, which is 32 EU per tick. Anything lower than that can be handled by low voltage without an issue. Every machine you have will not be able to accept more than 32 EU per tick, which is low voltage. Or else they will explode anything higher than 32. So even 33. Boom. So let's show you what happens here. Here I've got a medium voltage solar panel, so without putting 128 EU per tick, I'm going to feed it into a bat box, which only accepts low voltage. Boom. It explodes. Bad stuff. You don't want to do that. To avoid that, you have to transform down your power using a low voltage transformer. This will take the higher voltage, medium voltage here. It won't take anything higher than medium, by the way. It'll take medium voltage in at this 3-dotted surface and output it to any of the single dot surfaces. So I have this solar panel or solar array feeding into this transformer, going into this bat box without an explosion like we had up there. An important thing to note is cabling. So here I have a fairly optimal setup for your cabling. This is high voltage cable for high voltage, gold is okay for medium, and copper cable is perfect for low voltage. The major issue you'll run into with low voltage is power loss over distance. Copper cable, while cheap, tends to lose power fairly quickly. It loses 1 EU per tick over, 4 blocks? So you want to keep your copper cabling as short as possible. Like I have it here, 3 blocks, I get as much power as possible from this low voltage array. The next thing I wanted to cover was the different storage types. So first level, low voltage bat box, 40,000 EU. Medium voltage is the MFE, which is 4 diamond roughly, energy crystals. It's 600,000 EU. It outputs medium voltage. High takes in 100, or if I can do math right, 10 million EU. Great storage. It's amazing for reactors that don't have 100% draw, like machines that aren't drawing from reactors entirely. Another thing I should mention, cabling needs to be insulated almost all the time. There are a couple instances where an uninsulated cable is useful if you want to use it for electrocuting people, etc. But for practical uses, cables should be wrapped in rubber. There's recipes for it. One thing I haven't mentioned is glass fiber cable, which is ultra high voltage. So it can take your most powerful reactor outputs with minimal loss, but it's super expensive. But that's something you're going to have to figure out on your own. I use it for these examples just because I had it on hand. It's fairly efficient, and you won't lose power over an okay distance, so I recommend it if you have excess diamond to burn. Let's talk about machines for a bit here. All machines cannot take anything higher than 32 EU per tick, which is low voltage if you remember correctly. So if I wanted to power this macerator with this solar array, I need to put this low voltage transformer in the way, connect them, and voila, it has power without exploding. So that's the basics of power management. I'll be back some other time with reactors, etc. Whatever you guys need me to cover.